For years, Apple's iPhone launches have been clockwork. September rolls around, Tim Cook walks on stage, and we all already know roughly what's coming. But this time, Apple might be quietly rewriting its own playbook, and the changes are way bigger than they look at first glance. Multiple reports now suggest that Apple won't launch the regular iPhone 18 alongside the Pro models this fall. Instead, the iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max are expected to arrive as usual, joined by Apple's first-ever foldable iPhone, while the standard iPhone 18 gets pushed all the way into next spring. That's a huge shift for a company that's obsessed with consistency. According to sources speaking to Nikkei Asia, this move is all about focusing resources where Apple makes the most money, premium models, especially at a time when memory and component prices are climbing fast. It also gives Apple some breathing room while ramping up production for its most complicated iPhone ever, the foldable. In other words, fewer things to juggle at once, fewer chances for things to go wrong. And that already makes this iPhone generation interesting. But the camera rumors might be the real headline. Leaks coming out of China claim Apple is testing something you normally wouldn't expect anywhere near a smartphone: a teleconverter-style camera system for the iPhone 18 Pro models. This is the kind of gear you usually see attached to DSLRs and mirrorless cameras, used to dramatically extend zoom without stepping closer to the subject. Bringing that concept into a phone is kind of insane. What makes it even more Apple-like is how they're apparently doing it. No external clip-on lenses, no bulky accessories. Instead, the teleconverter would be built straight into the camera module. The result would be much higher optical zoom while keeping image quality intact, instead of relying on aggressive digital cropping that falls apart the moment you zoom in too far. If this works, it could completely change how useful smartphone zoom actually is. But Apple might not be stopping there. The same leak also brings back another long-rumored feature: a variable aperture camera. That means the iPhone could physically adjust how much light enters the lens depending on what you're shooting. In bright conditions, it could stop down for sharper images. In low light, it could open up and let in more light. This is basic stuff for traditional cameras, but something iPhones have never had before. If Apple nails it, low-light photos could see a massive improvement. Of course, none of this comes without trade-offs. Teleconverters typically reduce the amount of light hitting the sensor, which can hurt night photography. There's also the challenge of maintaining sharpness and contrast at higher zoom levels. And Apple is famously ruthless when it comes to cutting features that don't meet its standards. If this tech doesn't deliver, it won't see the light of day. So will any of this actually make it into the final iPhone 18 Pro? Right now, no one outside Apple truly knows. These features are still in testing, and Apple hasn't confirmed a single thing. But even the fact that Apple is experimenting with DSLR-style camera tech inside an iPhone tells us something important. They're not just iterating anymore, they're pushing. Whether these features ship or not, one thing is clear: Apple's camera ambitions are getting bigger, bolder, and way more interesting. And if even half of this becomes reality, the line between smartphones and real cameras is about to get even thinner. Now I'm curious, would this kind of camera tech actually make you upgrade? Or is it just overkill in a phone? Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you in the next one.